Hey everyone, I'm Caroline, and this is the ride of my life. And I put together a cute little background, which I'll probably lose my arm here in a minute, but that's okay. So I'm on a roll, and here I am already on day 3, and so much is happening. And I mentioned a while ago that people and situations start to be removed from our lives when we're ready to move forward. And I mentioned this, I have a blog that when I started my, when I left West Palm Beach and I started this part of my journey back in April, I did a blog to kind of track what was going on. And that's what this is too, but now I'm using video for it and blog. But anyway, so I mentioned these different things that I've experienced, that I, work with other people to help them with the transformational coaching that I do and different things like that. But this is about me and my process and what I'm working through and going through and sharing with you, because sometimes we feel alone in what we're going through. And I just want people to see that this is doable, especially those that have known me for a long time and known where I started. So this is big for me. But anyway, it's not easy for someone like me when these things start to be removed from my life, because I've had attachment issues and abandonment issues and, all that stuff going on. So fear of loss has been big, but clearly, as I'm finding out from yesterday in my post, then I'm able to handle this because I'm actually handling it, and I'm like totally over the moon about it, even though I'll get into it in a minute about what happened yesterday. But to start, as soon as I put up my blog on Substack, and then I put yesterday's video up on YouTube, I posted on Facebook about what was going on and shared those links. And then it seemed as though the universe turned on me, and I'm like, ah! So my ego mind went right into tangent mode, and I literally lost it. When I say that, I meant like I was driving on my way to take something to be shipped that I'm selling to the post office. And as I was thinking about all the things that were happening, I just started crying, because I was like, I just couldn't take it. And interestingly, I went through that for about 3 minutes and then realized, which in the past would not have happened, maybe this is more like a test in my PhD program of life. And I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes. So yesterday, I'm going to kind of go through a, what do you call it? We're like, it's me talking, and then it's the universe, and then it's me. So here's kind of what happened, what came out yesterday. Me, okay, I'm willing to post this and put myself out there. Here I go. Universe, nothing. Me, no, everything is hitting me at the same time. I don't know what to do about getting a loan. I've done this a million times in my life, and I feel like I'm incompetent. What's happening? And now I have to go ship something in the middle of all this. No. So there's my ego, my thoughts kicking in and wreaking havoc. And, because everything was happening all at the same time. Those weren't the only 2 things that were going on. I actually had 2 other things, people texting me and messaging me and, saying things that were a couple of people saying things that were kind of like, challenging for me to work through. And so anyway, so then again, universe, nothing. Back to me. I knew it. I should have never posted this soon. What was I thinking? Now I feel like a fraud and a complete moron. Crying again. Universe, nothing. Me, after a breath or 2 or 3, wait a minute. maybe the universe is testing me to see if I truly mean what I'm saying about my next step, because I've heard that before. And then here comes the universe with an answer. Okay, you're starting to listen and get it. Me, after another breath or two, I had a thought. I'm watching things slowly but surely be released from me. The people and situations that no longer serve me. This is hugely scary for me, but I'm starting to see it is part of this process, and I get to see it from a different perspective now. Universe, keep going. Me, okay, I see what's happening. I get to sit with this and allow these feelings of fear to move through me, and it really is nauseating. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Universe, good. Now you're on the right path. I'm like, ugh, anyway. So what the hell? All of this is going on yesterday. Small things started to fall into place and make sense. And the big thing with loss became clear as to what was happening. Not anything I've ever really, I mean, I saw little bits and pieces like this throughout the past, part of my journey, but not like this. And this is deep stuff for me. And on one hand, I know I can handle it. And on the other hand, I just want to crawl under my covers and hide. So I'm not crawling under my covers, and I'm not going to hide anymore. After my post yesterday, friends reached out to me from the post and were so supportive and loving, telling me they knew I could do this and how brave I am. And one person even said, "You got guts, lady. I'm proud of you for your courage." Wow. I am so grateful, excuse me, to that person for saying that, because in that moment, I mean, the person on their picture looks very powerful and strong and is going through something that's difficult, very difficult for him. In fact, it's similar to what I went through. And so anyway, when he said that, I was like so grateful for him. For him saying that. And it was like such a, I don't know, relief for me, but grateful, yes. So anyway, I had been told these things before for other things that I've done, and they were pretty big, but they didn't feel as big to me as this does. And I finally recognized more maybe after I heard all these things yesterday, but more this morning. Yes, I am brave and courageous. Yes, I got guts. And yes, I am doing this. I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I've been through many trials in my life that were probably harder than this. So I'm set up to do this. So just as a last thing, I also put these things out so people can share in this with me, because, we all have the capacity to do this kind of thing, whether it's, what I'm looking at doing with the ride of my life, or whatever it is you want to do, whatever dreams you've had. I've written posts about not going to your grave with your music still in you, because you still have it. It's the healing work, the things you need to do that will get you back to who you are. And I will tell you right now, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I am not in this moment the same person that I was, especially when I started this whole thing 30 years ago, but definitely not how it was even a few years ago. I mean, this is huge. So I just want you to know that it is doable, and it's just something that you get to make a decision and just take a deep breath. And as a friend of mine from many, many years ago, should plow and put one foot in front of the other, and don't pick the feet up other than to go forward in the moment. And so anyway, thank you for being here on the ride of my life. And I'm grateful to you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.